anyone absolutely freaked out by the LA fires? I literally had to double take because when I first saw them, I thought, oh, LA is like Australia, they always have bushfires. But then I had to remember, oh, it's meant to be our bushfire season, not theirs. Oh, wait, it's their winter. I mean, could you imagine having ferocious fires like these in Australia during winter? And yes, I know that LA is not really known for experiencing the common Northern Hemisphere winter, but there's usually more rain in the area. And meanwhile, the other side of the country is experiencing extreme snowstorms. Literally one half is burning and the other half is covered in snow. Watching the destruction caused by these fires, some of the worst in the city's history, is devastating. People losing their homes they've had their whole lives, and tragically 5 people have lost their lives. I also saw an interview with a woman saying that her parents' house burnt down just as their insurance company dropped their fire coverage. And it's not hard to see the correlation between these climate catastrophes happening more and more and the acceleration of climate change. Like, this isn't a normal fire in LA. There's currently several fires all around the city that are burning thousands of hectares at rapid speed, none of which have been contained. LA hasn't had rain in months and dangerous wind speeds are fueling the fires. Winds that might be getting worse and worse because ocean temperatures continue to warm. California is also getting drier and hotter year after year, and yet the world is still clutching onto fossil fuels. And I fear these fires aren't going to put any sense into world leaders. The US literally just elected Donald Trump, a man who actively denies climate change and wants to gut environmental regulatory bodies. LA even cut $17.6 million in funding to their fire department. Not to mention that California's water is owned by billionaires as firefighters are running out of access to water. Even here in Australia, as Victoria faces several bushfires this season, the Albanese government approved 4 coal mine expansions that are estimated to give off more than 850 million tonnes of carbon over their lifetimes. But I'm so glad that Australia leads the world in arresting climate and environment activists. That's the important thing here. I know I usually try to keep climate stuff from being too depressing, but I really don't know how to not make this depressing. Because it is. How are we supposed to feel any hope when we constantly live through once-in-a-lifetime climate catastrophes? And then nothing even happens. No action is taken. These are the same governments that want us to have kids. But what kind of world will we be bringing them into? One that's ravaged by fires and floods?